So when it comes to, growing your money in terms of investing, because there's lots of tools that people use and, a lot of things that maybe are more common that, a larger percent of the population use, like they may go to a financial advisor. They may use a Roth IRA. You're a business owner, maybe use a SEP IRA, or they, or they use index funds or anything like that. You don't do any of that, correct?
No, I don't have anybody manage any of my money. I haven't since I was 18, 19. Today, I still don't. Nope.
And you've never, so you just said at 18 or 19, you were just going to jump and you're just going to learn it on your own without.
100%. Yep. And I've always been like that ever since. Yeah, I'm not interested in anybody managing my money or anything like that. So, no.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the way I've always been, and I just, when it's interesting. So obviously growing up, my parents never invested.
Right.
So, that was just like, there was no guidance. Mm-hmm. So I think since there was no guidance or like, oh, mom's got a 401k or dad's got a 401k, there was no guidance for me when it came to investing or anything like that. So I'm just like, I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. Right. And so I never even really looked at it as like being a weird thing. I just was like, well, I'm ready to go. Let's get going. How do I set up a brokerage account? Oh, found that out and then I set it up and got rolling.
So basically it sounds like kind of like a lack of guidance was a blessing.
Yeah. As long as you have the ambition, sometimes it can be, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because some people, they come from an environment where they're used to, all right, family puts money in a 401k because their dad worked has worked in the professional world, or mom has worked here, so they always do an IRA or whatever the case is. But that wasn't exposed to you, so you were like, it wasn't even on your radar to do that.
No, it wasn't even on my radar to do that. I'm just like, what? And I was learning about stocks and like how to do it, and I'm just like, let me get rolling with this. I think I got a Fidelity account set up because I was working at Walgreens and they had a stock purchase program where you could get, I think it was 10% off Walgreens shares or something like that. And a lot of big companies have something like that. And so right off the bat, I was already starting to look into stocks and I was thinking about that. And I was like, wait, I can get 10% off the shares and all I got to hold it for is 3 months. I'm like, that's just like free money. Do it. And so I would buy like, I don't know, however much. I'd have a certain amount of my check go toward those shares.
Right.
And I got that account set up. And then next thing you know, I was like, okay, now I got to start finding more stocks to invest in. I just went.